In a quiet corner of the woods, where sunbeams danced on the water and the moss was as soft as a blanket, lived a baby otter named Ollie. Ollie's days were filled with simple joys: the thrill of a smooth river stone, the taste of a juicy berry, and the fun of a good old-fashioned tummy slide. He was small, but his heart was full of a very big curiosity. One afternoon, while Ollie was practicing his floating technique, mostly just spinning in circles, he noticed something peculiar. A long dark line was moving through the grass. It was a colony of ants, working together to bring food back to their home. Ollie watched, fascinated. They were so tiny, yet so strong and organized. Their path was clear, leading straight to a large mound of earth under the roots of an old oak tree. But then, the sky shared a quick, gentle tear of rain. It was only a moment, but it left behind a giant puddle, right in the middle of the ants' path. To Ollie, it was just a splash. But to the tiny ants, it was a vast, shimmering lake, an impossible ocean blocking the way home. Their perfect line broke into chaos. They dropped their precious food, running to the edge of the water and back again, searching for a way across. They had to get home before dark. Ollie's playful mood softened. He saw their panic. He could feel their tiny frustration. He knew he was big and they were small, and what was a small step for him was an impossible journey for them. He felt a gentle tug in his chest, a feeling that whispered, "Help them." He looked around, his clever eyes scanning the forest floor. A gust of wind rustled the trees above, and a large, sturdy maple leaf drifted down, landing right beside him. And that's when Ollie had an idea. With great care, Ollie picked up the leaf. He treated it like a fragile treasure. He placed it at the edge of the puddle, creating the beginning of a bridge. One brave ant, the leader of the colony, crept forward. It tapped the leaf with its antennae, testing it. It was sturdy. The ant looked back at Ollie, a silent question in its tiny gaze. Ollie understood. He turned and gathered another leaf, and another, and another. He worked with a gentle focus he didn't know he had, carefully placing each one to create a safe, green path all the way to the other side, a bridge made of leaves and kindness. The ant army began its march. One by one, they climbed onto the bridge, their tiny legs moving with renewed purpose. They crossed the great water, their precious food held high. They didn't stop or stumble, because the bridge that Ollie had built was strong and steady. When the very last ant was safe on the other side, something amazing happened. The entire colony turned to face their rescuer, and in the quiet of the forest, they gave him a thankful salute. Ollie's heart felt as warm as the sun on his fur. He had done more than just move some leaves. He had shown compassion. He had used his size not to be scary, but to be brave and kind. As Ollie drifted off to sleep, he knew that it doesn't matter how big or small you are. A single act of kindness, like a single leaf on the water, can be a bridge to a better, friendlier world for everyone.